Oh, so I'm just leaving Ocean Park. No, yeah, Ocean Park in the Osceola National Forest, just west of Jacksonville. And I'm still doing well riding on the right, so it's all good. So I got here last night, probably about 7, yeah, about 7, and I really didn't expect much. I just thought it'd be a decent campsite, bed up for the night. Turned out to be really cool. So as I approached the gates, there were probably about 4 or 5 police SUV trucks, about 3 lads getting arrested, had my license checked, so I felt pretty safe. And then I came up to the gates, paid the $8 for the night for primitive camping. That's what they call it over here, which is no electric, no water, because most people over here have an RV, so they hook up to the electrics and the water, and it costs like $28 or something like that. But they don't just have standard RVs over here, like they're like coaches for 2 people, 3 people. It's insane. So yeah, it was a pretty good night. I didn't sleep too well. It was absolutely boiling. My ground mat, it's alright, but it's not the comfiest thing after spending a week in a bed. So yeah, everyone around here is really friendly though. They wave, they nod, they smile, they say hello. I guess because it's an organised campsite, so everyone's here for the same sort of thing, to have a good weekend, which is really nice. So yeah, I enjoyed myself, apart from being eaten alive by mosquitoes. So on to my next place, Chattanooga in Tennessee. Should be pretty cool. There's some cool bike routes around there, or routes as they call it in America. The only downside, I've got 400 miles to get there. I don't think I went through my bike history in my last video when I was describing myself, so might as well go through that now. I started off with a DTR 125, 2-stroke, pretty nippy little thing, so I used to just play around on that when I was 17. And then I got my full license when I was 17 still, I think. Or was it 18? No, I think it was 17 or 18. Oh, it doesn't matter. I got my full license. I kept with my DT for a year so I could get years no claims, and then I went up to an SV 650S restricted, but it was still pretty quick for me. And then I had university, so I had to sell the bike to get a car so I could go to the shops, drive around, so pretty gutted I did that, to be honest. Oh, squirrel. So my 3rd year I got an XT 125, which is a 4-stroke, so it wasn't as much fun as the DT, but it was still a good laugh. I had a mate up there who had a ped. He's on YouTube as well, Jammy, and we used to go green laning, just having a bit of a laugh. And then I got home and I was bored of a 125 already, so I kept it for a year. So I got a DRZ 400S, and the plan was to ship it over to America, ride America on it, ship it over to Australia, ride Australia, and then decide if I had enough money. But it cost a lot to ship, so I decided I'd buy the V-Strom. So this is now my 5th bike, and I'll only own it for 6 weeks, but I'll probably put the most miles on this bike compared to any of the others. I've already done 700, about 700 miles, 400 miles of those in one day. I'll do another 400 miles today, so I'll have 1100 miles on this bike, which would probably take me, I don't know, 2 months to put on at home. Yeah, under 2 weeks here, so it's going pretty well. I'm learning a lot, but then it's going to be irrelevant when I get home because it's on the right here and I'll be on the left, and I'll be like, ah, shit, oh well, sod's law. And then the next bite, I'm not sure. I'm feeling another enduro scrambler sort of thing for Australia, with a big old tank on it. I don't know, 4 gallons or something, so I can just tear it up in the outback and have enough petrol to not die, which would be pretty useful. So apparently this is also bear and gator country. I didn't see any, unfortunately, but we've got about 38 days left, so hopefully I'll see some crazy wildlife. Saw the biggest butterfly I've ever seen today though, just walking back from the shower. Whoa! Little motherfucker, you see what I mean? I didn't even know what that was. But you didn't know what a fucking horn was. Crazy little thing. I can imagine this is the kind of place where everyone has a gun.